So before we get into our number one spot, we're just going to run through a few honourable mentions which I have put in because I wanted to put some other tracks in the top 10, but I couldn't quite do it because there are only 10 to pick from. So my first honourable mention is Montreal in Canada, Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, a personal favourite of mine. Obviously, being on the calendar now, we get some recency bias, but qualifying around there is phenomenal, and there's a really good history. Obviously, being named after Gilles, who was a phenomenal talent and didn't deserve to be taken from us so soon. And I don't think the track was quite worthy of my top 10. If I had to go and extend it more, I'd probably have it maybe 12th or 13th, but a really phenomenal track. My next honourable mention is Zolder, which obviously it gets used a lot for other series these days, but hasn't been used in F1 for a very long time. But whenever we used to go there in the 1980s and the 1970s, it was always a fan favourite and a good fixture on the F1 calendar. It always provided some good battles and some good racing. My next honourable mention, and it is the track you are looking behind me, is Dijon in France. Now, not a lot of my fans won't know this track because it hasn't been used in a very long time, but Dijon is, in my opinion, right up there for contender in the top 10. I would honestly have this track in 11th place, but it just doesn't break my top 10 because while it did have some good races and some good battles, like with René Arnoux and Gilles Villeneuve in the Ferrari, it did have a few stinkers as well and was canned due to safety grounds, which always brings a track down in my eyes because safety is always a proper thing. So Dijon also in honourable mentions, and then two more honourable mentions I have. Malaysia in Kuala Lumpur, obviously a fan favourite. A lot of people want it back, but we can't get it back due to budgetary reasons from the Malaysian government. Always throws up a good race, always changeable conditions and phenomenal in qualifying. And finally, I've got Suzuka as an honourable mention. I just couldn't bring myself to put it in the top 10 for a few reasons. Obviously, it's phenomenal in qualifying. It is one of the drivers' favourites, but sometimes the racing can be quite dull, especially in recent years, like with this year and last year. But we do get some good racing sometimes. So for that